pig here! I love a warm pig belly for my aching feet.
There was one quote which was really useful that Lewis Carroll wrote something. He wrote about the Red Queen and saying he saw her, somebody who was afflicted with an ungovernable passion and just this fury and this rage. She basically has no heart, even though she's a Queen of Hearts. The Queen of Hearts in Wonderland, and through the looking glass, there's the Red Queen and White Queen.
Hello, Erasmus.
And I'm an amalgam of the Red Queen and the Queen of Hearts. I really thought I was not going to be in it at all. I thought we were definitely going to give ourselves a break, you know. And as usual, I was the last person to find out that, in fact, I was the Queen of Hearts. And Tim sort of said, like, well, of course you're going to play the Queen. Look, this is the first drawing I did. And there was this picture of a really angry person. And I said, oh, yeah. And then he said, look, all the artists even drew you. And there's this horrible picture of this really old hag, like with a big head going like that. I mean, it was hilarious reading the script and coming across character description, you know. But it wasn't flattering, but I thought, yes. And Tim, anyway, said, I just have this feeling that you like to disguise yourself. And I said, you're too right.
Fat boys! Ah, there they are. Aren't they adorable? They have the oddest way of speaking. Speak, boys. Amuse us.
She was perfect. She was perfect. And very patient, man, you know. There was a tremendous amount of makeup time, you know, that she had to do.
It takes her, you know, 3-4 hours every day to get into that hair and makeup. We all come in a bit later. She's there at 4:30 every single day.
So I'm in the chair by 5, then I have my hair pasted down. They wrap me up in a cocoon and I have a hot water bottle and I go to sleep and lie down. And then they start painting me.
It takes another 40 minutes for me to paint the makeup on her, which is putting eyebrows on, the eyelashes blue, and the lips, and skin coloration.
And then I wake up like a bald alien, really unattractive. Sometimes I can rehearse like that and Tim doesn't want to have anything to do with me. And then on top of it, I've got this glorious red wig.
Because they wanted this hairstyle to be 2 or 3 times bigger than Helena's own head. You know, you don't just get an actor in a chair and stick a wig on and thank you, goodbye. There's a lot of discussion with them before, during, and after about the style that it's in and colours that suit and making it live, making it look like their own. I think it helps the artists with their performance.
No! It is my crown! I'm the eldest! Jabberwocky!
I was so relieved that I got a costume on this. Because at first it was going to be a green leotard, which I thought, I am not going to be able to be queen, i.e. have some sense of authority, you know, and command in a green leotard.
Well, the Red Queen's approach was always driven partially by what had to happen with the size of her head and that. So we sort of organized her costume quite early and did some tricks with that to shave in the waist to make it look extremely smaller and make a kind of bigger skirt, and smaller shoulders to make the head look bigger. And then we reworked the collar several times to get it, you know, satisfactory for what the animators needed to do with the costume. I based it on a bit of the heart theme and also a sort of graphic sort of lift from playing cards, but trying to not make it too much like a playing card made into a dress.
I had this idea when he first said I was going to do Alice in Wonderland. I thought, oh, think of all the props we're going to get to keep.
We were thinking about what the Red Queen would need, and so we thought, well, all queens or kings have a scepter, at least a scepter. And so we started to design one just in case. We came up with a series of designs, set all the stones, did all the cutting by hand in the handle. Each pin is screwed and tapped and pressure fits onto the stone. It's actually really an engineering feat.
I always carry around just to remind everybody that I am queen. And then I've got a crown. I've got lovely spectacles, my idea, pink ones, to play croquet with. I always have lots of props.
Action!
Off with their heads!
The big hazard of playing the Queen of Hearts is because she shouts a lot, I mostly did not have a voice.
He tried to kill me! He tried to kill me!
I lost my voice pretty much every day.
Forsyth, off with their heads!
Prepare the Jabberwocky for battle. We're going to visit my little sister. It's quite exhausting losing a temper all the time. And it's really exhausting shouting.
Look, such a dumb bird!
She is unafraid of being this incredibly demonic character
I think what's funny about it is she's doing it in a little kind of baby doll way.
I love the way she plays a character. She plays her like a kind of petulant child, like a girl playing queen.
Where are my fat boys? You must meet them. Fat boys!
It's villainous, but at the same time, you can't help but like her.
She just doesn't take very much. In fact, it takes nothing, practically, for her to lose her temper.
The Red Queen has something growing in her head. It's sort of pressing on her brain, which makes her a little irritable. So she's always threatening to cut people's heads off.
Her name is you idiot.
Sit. Sit! What if I take off your head? Will you know then?
I do a kind of a posh accent. I do a weak R to make it a bit more childlike, I guess. It's been really, really fun. I love being royal.
I love my fat boys. Now, get out!
I'm gonna miss being queen.